Right. Try now. Oh goodness me. A minor? Then A minor, E minor. A minor and E minor, and then a break on D minor. Here come the error. Me. This has not been my favourite day of my life, I gotta say. Maybe we'll work with Basie. Can Basie in his orchestra? 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me your agenda, if you'd be so kind. I'm curious to know what's in front of your mind. Looks to me like you've got evil intent. Wonder where the woman that I loved went. Have you forgotten what a short memory where you were too when you chanced upon me? You were at the bottom and still going down. A lot of wolves around. I was on a line going straight. Didn't feel inclined to tempt fate. Something in your eyes made me pause a while. A lot of men been sent to hell, killed by a smile. I thought to myself, maybe it's time to change. I never saw you looking at me strange. I thought we could help each other out. I was sure, but you were shrouded in doubt. Who could know what you were carrying? And I was too far to be worrying. The things you told me, well, they guess ring true. I didn't know then there were at least 4 of you. velvet lips, they tasted, oh, honey sweet. Things like that can make you stop being discreet. The officers' club was holding a ball. Took you there and I faced down them all. Orchids were blooming as the guitars played. Suddenly my thought felt so afraid. The hand of fate was pointing at me, wagging its fingers saying, don't tempt destiny. Cold owl howling in the dead of night. His song seemed to be saying, walk towards the light. One more message I chose to ignore. The benefit of hindsight. What for? I fell in love with a summer's day dream. A million nights since then I've woken up and screamed. You took everything and still demanded more. It wasn't just your bands you nailed to my door. You spoke to me in unholy screed. You said I got what you want, now give me everything I need. I can show you pleasure, I can show you pain. There's no measure to my disdain. I met the ferryman and he said, run. The hour's late and the moment's come. I said that I can still fight. He shook his head and sailed off into the night. Was that the nightingale or a vulture's call? Is that your finger pointing to where I'm gonna fall? I hear your laughter ringing in my ears. You just love the sight of tears. You came in with an accuser to the judge and said, feel free to use her. Grant the verdict in her favor. We can work out the fine points later. Sometimes the law turns its back. Sometimes it lays you on yours, that's a fact. There are no honest men, just different depths of guilt. One more tower of hatred to be built. Every time I strove for freedom, people said, you know you need them. Where was the horizon that I sought? All I've got is backward footsteps where I'm caught. Oh, what a tangled web we weave. One night of love and 15 years to grieve. What have you got now you didn't have then, except your name in the diaries of 100 men? So much blood flowed under the bridge. So many dawns you led me to the edge. People tell me that I'm a survivor, that only works if I'm still alive, yeah. It's all wrapped up now in a nice neat bow. Lay me down 6 feet below. If you believe, you better pray that heaven doesn't exist after today. Write my eulogy in the sand. Make sure you scribe it in a foreign hand. Tell those that I love I'll see them soon. They'll always see my face behind the moon. Nearly. There was, I stumbled on one word there because in the original lyric there was an in-joke to myself. And that my second long-term partner, we never married, but the lady that probably was the love of my life, she has a Bangladeshi name because she's Bangladeshi, and there's a in joke on her name in there as such, by using her name as an English word. And I stumbled on because I just suddenly had a flash of such happy times when I was singing the song, and I just kind of, oh, having to race to catch up with the next line. Thank you so much for your time. Actually, I'll just do a quick Well, that song's called the Fairground, from the Fairground. Dot, dot, dot. Hi, my name's Paul Murphy, and I had a series of series of songbooks. I'm sorry, my mind is now just split between two different relationships. Maybe I should sing Dealing with Love. Nah, another video maybe. Anyway, I've got a couple of books available on Amazon, a little known website. By couple I mean 50. And the majority of them are lyric booklets for my songs. And some of them are behind me, including, I think, Doorways to Purification might be the big one there. Due to my disabled legs, the braces won't allow me to. You have to go over forwards or backwards, turning. Not a good idea anymore. Falling, I do that very well. I should just have a YouTube channel. Paul Murphy falls over. By the end of the week, you know, my head looks like the surface of the moon and stuff, and people are demanding more. Again, walk on a tightrope with Niagara Falls, see how far he gets. Ooh, there he goes. Sorry, let's get serious just for a second here. Yeah, so if you type in my name into Amazon and Doorways to Purification, or Songs Without Music, or Juliet Descent and Rise, or Crystal Hearts, or From My Cold Dead Hands, any of those will be enough there. That will bring up my repertoire. There's also comedy books. There's 15 comedy books and 6 or 7 children's titles there. And if you care to peruse some of the free samples of them, if that convinces you that's a nice present, or even that's a really nasty present for someone I don't like, let this be punishment for you. It's a Paul Murphy long lyric booklet. But on a serious note, I'm in the end stage of functional autoimmune neurological degenerative disease. If you think motor neuron disease, it's a different name. It's exactly the same symptoms. You know, it's disorder instead of disease. And I have 2 beautiful young children who are. My daughter is 11 years and 1 month old this very day, and my son is 12 years and 5 months. You just heard me singing a little bit about them in that song out there. And they're going to lose their father at a very young age. Well, they've already lost him now that they haven't seen me for 3 years. Due to the barbarism and lunacy of the court system, the family court system in England, where this is a true story. I'll tell you in any case. And it's not as if that song has put a smile on your face. Fairgrounds is not one for... that's only the second time I ever sang that, and the first ever and last ever recording of it. I'd come out of the hospital about 1 o'clock in the morning, and someone who I shan't mention had gone to the family court just to stick the knife in a bit more. Already my children had been taken away from me against my will. And, I mean, I had the disease then, but it was nowhere near as bad as it is now. You're talking 5 years now. And I was given visiting rights which were never upheld, so the children, you know, I won't talk too much about it because they might see this somewhere down the line, so I keep everything in the songs. But this is a wider ranging issue. And I got a phone call, and it was an organisation called CAFCAS, which is child agency, and I said, look, I've just come out of the hospital just a couple of hours ago. Can you please call back? No, it's got to be now. You need to talk about it. We need to talk about the children. Oh, well, just let me get some sleep. Or so. I said, well, I've just had some bad news about my health. Oh, I knew. I said, well, I've just been told my condition's terminal. Oh, really? Well, okay. I'm going to go now, she said. Oh, I don't like the way that wasn't. Oh, yeah, you get some sleep, Mr. Murphy, from a tall age. Call back a month later. And we found in favour of the plaintiff. I said, what the heck? What about my evidence? You've got a terminal illness, you could die at any moment. Children wouldn't be safe with you. Well, that was 3 years, 1 month and 2 weeks ago. I'm still alive at the moment. These vermin. You know what, I'm gonna... Here's a song about it. I'm letting it reach you, G. This is called As Ye Sow, So Shall You Reap. There's something in your soul that makes even the devil shudder. There's a venom and there's a vitriol in every syllable you utter. I don't know why you wake up, let alone how you sleep. Remember this though, as ye sow, so shall ye reap. You revel in putrescence and slake your thirst in innocent tears. Your unholy essence has shadow-drenched their years. But I will pull them free from you, and safe I shall them keep. And always know that as ye sow, so shall ye reap. What puce pleasure do you get, inflicting pain on all you view? Salome herself would balk at all the sick, twisted, evil things you do. You gloat with arcane eyes as you make my children weep. And always know that as ye sow, so shall ye reap. When blind justice finally comes calling, that can balance up other scales. On that day your bed will be a nail, will be your screams for mercy that will be to no avail. You'll not escape the pit you've dug, you've made its walls too steep. And always know that as ye sow, so shall ye reap. Every insult that you hurl, you go below to see them hit. Your skull and crossbone flag unfurled, your hatred hand blows that never quit. Do you think they will forgive you, that you won't know defeat? Naive fool, as ye sow, so shall ye reap. Where can you escape to that your infamy will not follow? When you land upon the stand, your excuses none shall swallow. Where you start is where you'll end, the circle shall be complete. Hades hound, as ye sow, so shall ye reap. That song is called As Ye Sow, So Shall You Reap, and the lyrics to that is in an anthology of mine called And No One Gives a Damn, ? Which is an anthology of my social commentary songs. Yeah, so please buy my books. All royalties go to my children. Thank you for your time. Take care of yourselves. Oh, I'm getting fun over that. Oh, a good ending with that.